Hello, my epic gamers! So for the past few weeks, I went and played through the System Shock Remake. Now, I've never played one of the System Shock games before. I knew it was kind of first-person immersive sim, kind of like BioShock and Deus Ex. That being said, I wasn't too sure if I was going to enjoy this game. Yes, this is a remake and not a remaster, so the graphics are very shiny, the animations, ooh, they're very nice. Everything looks really pretty, plays really well, performs really well as well. Well. From the reviews that I watched before playing this game, I was under the impression that the game pretty much has not been changed in terms of its level design, objectives, and puzzles, which kind of got me scared because I took one look at one of the maps in the game and it was like, oh no! What the fuck am I looking at? Right out the gate, this game does not give a fuck about you. It's not gonna hold your hand. It's not gonna tell you where to go. There's nothing pinging on your map telling you this is the main objective. It just lets you go, and you are free to explore the medical bay, which is the first level of the game. You have one goal that you know of at the moment. Stop Shodan. You must stop Shodan. And also acquire a ton of weapons to destroy your enemies. So after mindlessly wandering around the medical bay, you will eventually come across the CPU nodes. This is a room where a ton of little, like, fucking, I'll show you a picture of them. They're like little, I don't even know what these fuckers are. You blow them up, there is a panel on the wall with a bunch of numbers cycling through. Once you destroy all of the CPU nodes, the number will stop. It will stop on one number. This number is random. You have to write this number down. This number, there's gonna be 6 numbers you run into. You need to write down where you got the number, what level you are on, and in a specific order. Later on, you'll figure out what order you need to put them in. These 6 numbers that you will come across are extremely important for basically beating the game. You cannot beat the game without these numbers. Not to mention, the objectives and overall goal of this game can be very confusing. Not only are you going to be trying to destroy these CPU nodes, you're also going to be just doing general things like unlocking doors, reading through codexes to find codes for specific doors, flipping levers, going and pressing a button over here which opens the door over here. Then you have to fucking play chess. Hey! Thank you, Jacob. Oh! Whoa! Okay, hold on. That is, like, huge. That's huge. Okay, now that was actually worth it. That was actually worth doing that. So I did end up using a guide for this game halfway through. I never really looked deeply into the guide to tell me exactly where key things were. I was primarily trying to get a nudge in the correct direction. And for the most part, once I knew where I needed to be at that moment, I could kind of figure out what I needed to do on the floor. There were a couple of times where I did have to look deeply into the guide because some of this shit is so fucking convoluted that you wouldn't believe. Hey, retinal scan. Walter, quit your barking, boy! That's not the only thing that's going to stop you from beating this game. This game is a shooter in all the best ways. Cool guns, nice reload animations, a pretty good variety of weapons at that, and a ton of enemies to obliterate. Oh, fuck! Oh, they're throwing fucking goo at me. Whoa, this ball's upset! Once you continue the game, you start unlocking even more powerful weapons. Weapons that will replace weapons that you've grown attached to, like from the pistol to the SMG, which uses the same ammo. There are melee weapons in this game, but the 2 out of the 3 that I used kind of suck. Now, you do get that fucking legendary laser sword. The laser sword is easily one of the best weapons in the game. This shit was unstoppable. This will never get old. Oh my god, look at, dude, this shit is insane. Oh, I'm gonna die! Why'd they all gang up on me? What the fuck? So there's this whole system in the game called vaporizing. You walk into a room and you want to be pressing E on everything. You want to pick everything up. I think it's F actually. You want to be pressing F on everything. Once your inventory is all filled up, you just start fucking vaporizing all of these tools. You'll find like hammers, scalpels, and you just fucking vaporize them, turn them into scrap. What do you do with this scrap? Well, you take that scrap to the scrapper. Is it the scrapper? I'm pretty sure it's the recycler. You take that to the recycler, and it turns these little cubes of scrap into golden coins. These golden coins are very important. They're used for weapon upgrades and also buying snacks and more drugs from the drug machine. Alright, so these drugs that I've been talking about, they're basically like combat boosters. They do give you some pretty weird side effects. So, user's discretion, use it your own. You know, be safe. Don't use too many of them or you're gonna start seeing shit. What? I'm seeing shit, guys. Help! There are actually quite a bit of these, and I'll be real with you, I only use like 2 of them. Some of the other ones, I just was like, I never found a moment to use them in to where I was like, I felt like it was worth it. I could easily kill stuff without needing it, and I would use the stamina ones just because it gave you a small little boost of health whenever I ran out of the health ones. Now, the Berserk booster is fucking awesome, especially in combination with the laser sword. I don't want to get too much into the, like, I don't want to show too much of this game off because I really think that more people should play this game. Very difficult. This game, I died so many times in this fucking game. You die in like 2 to 3 shots, especially before you unlock the shield. There are also some different unlocks that change up the gameplay that is pretty cool. I don't want to spoil them, but there's some pretty cool ones. And if you haven't been able to tell already, this game's got a really unique art style. It looks shiny and new, but then when you get a little close, it looks a bit retro. It's got you can see the pixels on the walls and stuff. Sound and music were also really great. I'm not really someone to ask because I'm not very like critical with music, but I thought it sounded pretty damn good, the sound effects and the sound design. Also, all of the dialogue in this game are delivered through audio logs and codexes that you'll be reading. Most of these are voiced, and the voice actings do a fantastic job of really immersing you in the game and creeping you out a bit.
And you, my children, are my avenging angels.
The System Shock Remake is a fantastic game. Just want to throw a quick shout out to my friend Aaron for getting me this game for Christmas. I love you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'm going to be on the search for my next game that I'm going to be playing through and getting into. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, gamers.